All right, so we've been talking about the airport so much,
Yes.
right? So we found this story. This one's in the Washington Post. It says, when your first class flight turns out to be a bus ride. Okay, so let me explain. Here, imagine the scenario, right? You check in for your flight. You thought it was a flight. You went through TSA. You go up to the gate, right? And on the other side of the gate is this American Airlines bus that's loading luggage onto it. So you think you're going to a plane, right? The bus is taking you to a plane, but no, it starts to roll down the tarmac out into the highway, and you're sitting on the bus going, where am I going? It's happening to a lot of people, okay? The reason why, let me get behind it, it's the Landmark Company. So they operate these bus routes, right, for airlines that used to have the smaller commuter, you know, like when you take those hopper planes, you know, the smaller ones. So they don't have them as much anymore. So now they've joined with this company. So people are going online, but they're not reading the small print that actually says it's a bus.
The rage I would feel if I thought I was getting on a plane and the bus just kept going. Oh man.
That's a distressing phenomenon. And you're paying for a flight. You're not paying for like a Greyhound ticket, which I imagine is
correct, but you were
smaller.
You were paying for it because it said bus, but you just weren't as observant to the small print that actually said it was a luxury bus.
Yes and no.
Yes and no.
I wouldn't think to look for you're actually taking a bus. I will say though, as annoying as this is, like I used to live in Colorado Springs and the big airport was Denver, and it was always trying to get there was a pain. Like if it means you're already through security and you don't have to go through security at the bigger airport and it's all taken care of logistically, maybe that's better.
Have they built that train yet? Colorado Springs to Denver?
No.
Is that a roiling issue still?
I don't think
3 decades after I lived in Colorado?
I think a bus is your best bet.
Okay.
But to be honest, I have not checked on the train.
Okay.
But I don't know. Would you be mad if you got on a bus?
I would be. Although I don't know. I hate those small planes.
I know it makes me a little bit scared, but they say it's comfort. It's a luxury bus. Hey,
all right.
You know,
I think
they say they're comfortable.
That's a contradiction.
It's a widely applied adjective.
Okay. All right.
Yes. What else you got, Lisa? What else?
Okay, we'll stick with travel. Okay, so we'll go with cruises. Okay, now if you haven't been on a cruise lately, I wonder if you've noticed that there's younger people.
Yes.
There's a lot more younger people. So this one is on Bloomberg. It says cruise influencers make $350,000 a year by luring Gen Z to ships. So basically, these influencers earning big money. They're partnering with like Royal Caribbean or Virgin Voyages to highlight their travels, and then they attract that younger audience. Bloomberg Originals actually did a little documentary on this. Take a listen.
The cruise industry and content creators have really cultivated a symbiotic relationship in this post-pandemic world. The message that cruise companies are trying to get out there with these content creator partnerships is really that cruising is for everyone, with a special emphasis on younger people who might not have thought of cruising as a viable or attractive option in the past.
See, so millennials, Gen Z, more of them. I have to say, my son booked his own cruise with his girlfriend because they saw it on social media. They're like, wow, everyone's going to
early
these.
20s?
He's 23.
Yeah.
I was like, maybe you should pay rent if you can afford a cruise.
Well,
this could be a side hustle for you, Christina.
But it's influencers are making $350,000.
That's a lot of money. You'd have to go on a cruise.
Traveling the world.
I am not a cruise human. However, for $350,000, I could become a cruise human. I mean,
a cruise human.
I've never been on one. Have you?
I have not, but I'm thinking about it. I'm hesitant. I don't know. It seems like a big mall. Crowded. I don't know.
I will say, I've heard that if you have young kids, I mean, I've been shocked at the people who seem like very anti-cruise people who have taken their children on like Disney cruises and loved it just because their kids are so happy and they get some time.
Yes.
If you have intergenerational families and you've got old people and kids, you need everybody to do something. I've heard they're really good, but it's...
I'm going to just film this. It seems like you're doing some cruise...
I'm trying out.
Cruise influencing.
You need some cruise influencing. Please let me know.
Intergenerational families. Hashtag.
Did you buy it? Was that inspiring? Okay.
Give her a follow, guys.
You got more?
Yes. Let's take it to sports. Okay. So this one's from The Athletic. Christina's favorite. Okay.
Yes.
So on Netflix opening night, fans just wanted to watch the show. Okay. So there's some controversy behind this.
Wait,
so the opening day, this was the Yankees versus San Francisco Giants. Okay. It was opening day for MLB baseball. MLB baseball.
You got it.
Spit it out. And the Yankees won. Just want to put it out there.
Yes, they did.
But it was on Netflix exclusively.
Okay.
So for example, we're sitting at home trying to figure out where the game is. We're on cable because we have cable flipping through, and some people couldn't find it. It was exclusive to Netflix.
Did you get it?
I did get it, so I watched. The stream was successful. There were no issues.
I must say, San Francisco has never looked prettier.
How would you know to like go look for the game on Netflix?
You Google it and you say, where is the Yankees game tonight? That's what we did, and we found it. But they said it was like a show, like there were dancers on taxi cabs.
It was amazing. They came out of taxi cabs, and there was a cable car for the Giants.
The cable cars for the Giants. But it was 20 minutes late.
Yeah.
The game was late because
Tom Keane
of this whole production.
was not a fan of that production.
Yeah,
he did not think that made a whole lot of sense.
It was a tough one to watch.
How about Aaron Judge in that game? I think he was 4 at-bats, struck out 4 times.
He did not, but he got a home run yesterday, so I just want to put that out there.
Did he dance on the taxis?
No, he did not. No.
But he did come out of the taxis. Yeah.
Yes.
The players were not dancing.
No.
Yeah,
there were dancers.
If you want to get me to watch sports ball, that would do it.
Yeah.
Well, they put a microphone on one of the players during the game as it was going on. Jazz Chisholm, yeah.
And who's my son's favorite.
Really?
Is he really?
He dresses really rakishly. I think he's, I like him too.
He's got swagger.
A lot of swagger.
Yes.
So did your son like it? Did he think it was cool to get to hear him?
No, yeah. I mean, and it looked great. I don't know. There's a lot of criticism, but I thought it was shot well.
Yes.
Again, beautiful weather in San Francisco, that helped. And I don't know.
And they had the robot umpires for the first time. Yes,
and it was
they did get
exciting.
their first call.
The season's begun.
I mean, I do know baseball has made some changes to try to make the games move faster and get a younger audience. So maybe if it's streaming with taxi dancers, that does it.
Yeah, taxi dancers.